Hey there, what's up? This is Eric at Lofton Art, and we've got a little bit of a break in the weather right now. Meaning I'm not getting rained on for the time being. It's really windy. It's really actually very warm today, and for Oregon, I guess I should say. But I wanted to do a little bit of an update on some of the trees and some of the issues with breba that we've had so far. Which trees are still holding. And for those of you who are new to this, breba are like the crop that happens on 1-year-old growth from a fig tree, right? So on last year's growth, sometimes you'll get a first crop. A lot of trees produce breba, but not all of them hold. And so part of why that's important to us here in the Northwest is because our season is so short and we don't have the overnight temperatures that a lot of people over on the East Coast or down in the South get. We just don't have as long of a season to be able to get fruit from fig trees. So that being said, this is my Vincenzo fig. This will be the first year that, if they hold, that I'll get breba on it. So far, so good. It has dropped one so far. We had kind of warm weather, and then it turned off and got really cold and really rainy, kind of out of the blue, and then now it's warming back up again. So hopefully we're in the clear. This is my San Miro Piro. It's got 4 or 5, potentially 5 on it. That little one might drop. But nice large breba. They're really pretty with all these spots on them. I think these are going to hold just fine. This will be the first year it fruits for me. I've had quite a few trees actually drop. This one here, this one is Sweet Joy. It's got 1 breba on it, and now the sun's out and it's starting to rain again. Up here, this is the western side of my house. These trees will all get moved down below, I think. We'll see. I may just leave them here and just put some fabric down. Let's see. This tree, this is Isbat on Naj. It's in a 20-gallon pot. It's got one little breba there, and it's starting to look like it's going to drop. So we'll see. It's got a great main crop. It's a really tasty fig, but don't know yet. I may have moved too soon putting it in a big pot like this. Let's see. This one here, this is Oro Rosado. It's got a lot of breba on it. This tree is grafted, so it's got a really vigorous rootstock. I'll probably air layer one of these branches off to get it on its own roots. But it's a really productive tree. But the main crop, I think it dropped all but 1 fruit last year. So probably not a reliable main crop, even though it's early enough. But you can see how many breba it has. It's potentially worth it, I think, for the wow factor of having the variegated figs, and the fact that it puts out quite a few breba. So I don't know how tasty it'll be. The birds got my 1 breba off of it last year. So this is one of the ones that's dropped. This is Green Michurinska. This is also a grafted tree. I've got another one on its own roots in the ground that I just put in. So fingers crossed on that. Lampira Preta doesn't have any breba on it at all this year again. Let's see. This one here, this is Hollier, and it had 1, but I think it dropped. Black Zadar doesn't have any on it yet. Don't think, oh, This one here, this is Damigella Conramo, and I was messing with it earlier today and one of them dropped off. So it's got one left. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. LDA doesn't have any on it. This tree. My other LDA tree looks like it's going to drop everything. Atriano doesn't have any breba, but it should be producing breba. You know, the whole deal with, you know, produces 2 crops or has breba or any of that stuff, a lot of that is just, I'm finding it to be kind of nonsense. Really, if you're looking for breba, get Italian honey and get Desert King. You know, they're pretty reliable. I don't think any of these have any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. My Detrasus splates, this one here in the ground, it's growing really well. It's going to start producing some main crop figlets here soon. It's got 1 breba on it. I thought it would produce more, but it should be early enough that it won't matter. The trees that I took out of the greenhouse, for the most part, are doing okay. Some of them have dropped. St. Martin, Abazi, both dropped their breba. This one here is by Pharaoh Zeus. This is a monster. When this starts to actually swell, it's going to be huge. My Dolce Quarry doesn't have any breba on it this year for some reason. It had a lot of buds, but they didn't form. So it's a really vigorous and strong growing tree, and it'll be reliable. But I'm kind of surprised it dropped, or rather, it didn't drop. It didn't produce its breba this year. But it's its first year being in the ground, so who knows? Let's see. I'm trying to hurry up because it's starting to rain on me a little bit. And frankly, I don't need to be talking. We don't need a super long video on this. This one is called Gentile. I got this one from Dan Foster. It's still holding. It should be like an Adriatic type. Neuriciola de Elba has a couple on it. One of them has already dropped. I have a Grantham's Royal out front that it's dropped one of its breba already. This one is called Fico Greco. Should be the same as Neuriciola, or not Neuriciola. Should be the same as Moro de Caneva, in theory. So I got this one from Mario. It's a proven breba producer for him, or it was for him before he passed. Let's see. My in-ground black Zadar is coming back from the base. I think this top part's probably shot. This is Uncle Corky's Honey Delight. That breba's gonna hold. It's starting to rain. This one is a Abasia de Novacella. That's gonna be a giant breba. It'll hold, it's proven. This one's called Grigio. This might be very similar to LDA, Long Dute. So we'll see on that one. I've got some that came out of the greenhouse. These are all from the greenhouse, but some that came out of the greenhouse that are producing main crop already. Not producing, but starting to form main crop. So that little bump there. This tree is Exquisito. It's going to produce quite a few. I've got a Martinica Ramada that's got a breba on it that's still holding, that I showed in a different video. My De La Roca dropped its breba, but it's got some main crop bumps on it. Let's see here. This is 505 HBY. It's got some breba on it right there. This is like a Violet de Bordeaux type, as far as I know. Here's one on Aciano. Despite the green wood, that is actually a breba. This didn't harden up all the way. I had to protect it over the winter. Let's see. Oh, it's really starting to rain now. This is another Violet de Bordeaux of some kind. It's got a nice big breba on it, and several other bumps that are forming. So that one's going to do well. And over here, I picked all the breba off of Tacoma Violet. I didn't see any on my BI-39, but my friend Nate down in Texas, he has breba on his BI-39, so that's kind of interesting. That's something I'll watch. This is my Ron de Bordeaux, no breba on it. Probably won't produce any over here in this part of the yard, but who knows. This is my Smith, my in-ground Smith. It's really taken off right now, which is good. That's exciting. All the trees are set to take off here. This is my Petite Negra. It's got a lot of breba on it. This is its last chance to really produce quality fruit, though, for me. I have not been impressed with this tree. It tastes like sweet cucumbers. So that's kind of discouraging. I think that's pretty much it. I've got some on my Norman's Yellow that's pretty much the same as the Desert King. But nothing too exciting outside of that. All right, I'll catch you on the next one, and stay dry.